Welcome back to BetX. And if you started the playoffs right now, the Devils, the Rangers, and the Islanders would all be in. It'd be a crazy time in the area. So let's take a deeper look into these teams to see if our local squads can keep that playoff momentum going. First, Anita, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk about the Devils and their hot start. Can they keep up this early season success?
Can they keep up? I think they'll continue to do well, but will they be this hot? I don't know, guys. I mean, listen, 11-1 on the road. We saw on Friday, against the Islanders, showed you if you don't have an above-average goaltender, what can happen. But we know this offense, they're young, they're fast, they're dangerous on the rush. The key here is, can they avoid injuries? So can they stay this hot? I don't think so, but I do believe they'll stay hot.
Yeah, they'll continue to play really well. I agree with that. The chemistry here is the big part. Came up together. 15 guys drafted by the organization that's on the Devils roster. These guys are coming up together. They're playing together on a daily basis. For multiple years now, there's been expectations that this Devils team was going to be very good. Now it's starting to come to fruition. I like what they're doing, man. 43 points. They're at top of the Met. Got a comfortable little 7-point lead. I like what the Devils are doing.
Yeah, and you can tell that they're a close-knit group. They have 11 wins in a row on the road. You know, anytime you go into a hectic atmosphere and you can band together and continue to play well, that's a sign of great chemistry for the team. This team is fast. They're fun to watch. In 43 points so far this season, it's exceptional. I think they can keep it up.
All right, well, let's talk about the Rangers now. We'll get into that trade deadline. The trade season is upon us. Do you think they're going to make a move, stay pat, or be sellers at the trade deadline? You know,
it's a little early to tell right now. This team is still trying to figure out who they are. They're very talented, a lot of great play. But I think maybe later in the season they'll add a player that just pushes them over the top. This is the team who just got done beating two of the best teams in the league, the Avalanche and the Vegas Knights. They have the skill, they have the talent. It's just a fact of being consistent and putting it together.
Yeah, Anita, where do you think the Rangers are going to go with this?
Yeah, listen, I like the Rangers. I feel that opposite than the Devils, I feel that the Rangers are actually playing below, I think, what their ceiling is. Listen, they've had a cold streak. The star players really haven't been able to score. I think Igor is going to start playing a lot better. So I'm expecting a lot more. I think the ceiling is a lot higher for the Rangers. And I definitely have them going to the postseason. I have them going to the playoffs, and I think we're going to see this team turn around, especially more sooner than later.
All right, so let's stick with you, Anita, talk about the team on the island, the Islanders. Do you think they can keep pace with the Penguins and the Hurricanes and get one of those final playoff spots?
So listen, it's going to be a battle in the Metro, that's for sure. But I like the Islanders to finish better than the Penguins. I mean, how long could Crosby and Malkin really carry this team? And this is an Islanders team. Listen, they've got great vets, one of the best goalies, but I just don't think they could get past Carolina. Carolina, too much speed, too much skill. So I've got them one above Pittsburgh, but I don't have them above Carolina.
Yeah, the division is loaded. It's going to be competitive the whole way through. Going back to the Rangers, they're fifth in the Met, 33 points, but they're only 10 points behind first place. It's going to be a competitive division across the board. I'm looking forward to how it shakes out. The Rangers are starting to pick it up. Selling shouldn't even be a thought on anybody's mind. They're just starting to get in that groove Anita was talking about. They're starting to play up to where we thought they'd be at this time of the year.
Yeah, it's an exciting time in the local area. So with that, let's look at the futures and talk about our local squad future bets. What we got. Eric, what you dealing with?
All right, I'm taking the Devils to win the division at -140. This team is scoring the fourth most goals per game, 3.7 goals per game, and they're allowing the second fewest at 2.3 a game. They're 111 on the road. They're playing together as a group. They're fast. They're physical. I really like this team. They're going to continue with their success and win the division.
Rangers to make the playoffs, I believe it's -110 or -115, depending on where you're looking at. They're starting to play some of their best hockey. They've won 3 straight, and they played some of the best hockey against the best teams in the league. We had the Avalanche and we had the Knights. They got W's. They're not very far in the division. They're only 10 points behind, like I just mentioned. They're starting to pick it up. Yeah. It's a big matchup tonight across the street. We'll see how that goes, but they're locking in. I think they make the playoffs and continue to roll.
All right, Anita, what do you got on your local squad NHL future?
Yeah, listen, ditto, lockstep. I'm with you. I only have to lay $110 to win $100 if the Rangers make it to the postseason. I'm in. Sign me up. Run. I'm going to run, not walk to that window. Like I said, I think this team is playing under expectation. I think the ceiling's a lot higher. They've been in a funk the last couple of weeks. They're not getting a lot of great chances. I think Igor is going to start playing better. So, yes. Playoffs, minus 110, baby. Sign me up.
All right. And for me, I got the Islanders to make the playoffs, and I loved it at minus 110 as well, which means the books are saying there's a pretty good chance that they can be one of those local teams to complete the trifecta and make it to the playoffs. Now, they're extremely well-rounded. That's something that I looked at with them, where they're 15th in goals per game, 7th in goals allowed, 14th in power play percentage, right in the middle of the pack, where if in this league, if you're in the middle of the pack, you can make one of those final playoff spots. And if you have the goalie like Sorokin, you're going to go places, all right?